Good day, learners, students, listeners all over the world for our Today Economics Encounter Online, which I'll be discussing about the theory of cost. Now, in some classes ago, I discussed about the theory of cost and revenue, of which I was able to establish different categories of costs. Cost has to do with the total sum of money that you incur on production processes. And I was able to identify different categories of cost in the course of that class, where I stated the aggregate cost or the total cost, the fixed cost, the variable cost, the average cost, the average total cost, the total fixed cost, the total variable cost, and the marginal cost respectively. Now, I now told us that we have the mathematical approach to the concept of our cost and revenue respectively. Now, here we go. We have two questions at hand, right? We have example 1 as an extraction from WAEC 1999 question number 17, and example 2 as an extraction from JAMB 2004 question 42 to be precise. Now, the first one, example 1, JAMB 1999 question 17, right? So we are given that total fixed cost is equal to 1,000 naira, right? And total variable cost is equal to 2,500 naira, and output is 100 units. So we are now asked to find the average total cost. Is that taken? Now here we go. We have our total fixed cost as what? 1,000 naira. We are given 1,000 naira as the value. So, and then we also have our total variable cost as 2,500 naira, and we also have our Q for output, which is 100 units. Is that taken? Now, if you can still recollect vividly, you will discover that I said that we have our total fixed cost to be 1,000 naira. I haven't known that we are asked to look for our average total cost. Now, this is what we are asked to look for. And in my previous class, I told us that our average total cost, going by the description of the model given to us, I said our average total cost is a function of total fixed cost plus total fixed cost plus total variable cost all over Q, which is output. Is that taken? And we have been given the value of our output to be 100 units. So however, what we are going to do now is that we have our average total cost is equal to the total fixed cost is 1,000 naira. We have 1,000 naira, right? Plus the total variable cost is 2,500 naira. So all over the Q is 100. Is that taken? Now from this end, we can have 1,000 naira plus 2,500. It's going to give us 3,500 all over 100. Is that taken? So 100 in 3,500, by the time you go by your calculation, we are going to end up having our total average total cost to be 35 naira. So this is our concise answer, 35 naira. That is the answer. Is that taken? Now let's now cross check. We have our options. These are our options, right? So option A, we are given 16 naira. Option B, we are given 45 naira. C, 35 naira, and D is 30 naira. So that tells that our option C is the correct answer. So we go for C. This is the concise answer. Is that taken? So it is very easy as far as you are able to follow the procedure. You will get it right. So that is that for question example 1. Is that taken? So we now proceed to example 2. Our example 2, we extracted this question from JAMB 2004 question 42, right? So the question is, given the cost function C is equal to 160 plus 36Q, right? Now, what is the average cost at 20 units, right? So what we are going to do in this regards is that we are going to write our solution. You can see those options here, solution, okay? For our solution, we are giving our C as 160 plus 36Q. Is that taken? Know fully well that the value of our Q is what? Is 20 units, okay? So we are now asked to look for the average cost. Is that taken? So our average cost is still the same thing as unit cost. You may be asked that what is average cost? Average cost will be defined as the ratio of total cost to output. That is our average cost, right? And we do normally express our average cost as unit cost as well. So average cost is a function of total cost all over Q. This is the formula for our average cost, right? Now we have our C's. This C represents our total cost, right? Our C is equal to 160 plus 36. Now where you see your Q, you will put 20 there. We have 20 here. Am I communicating? So we have 20 here. So therefore we can have our C, which is our total cost. Don't forget, like I said, that this our C connotes our total cost, right? So our total cost is equal to 160 plus 36 times 20. It will give us 720. Is that taken? Now going by this, we can have our TC, which is total cost, is equal to 160 plus 720. We are going to have 880. Is that taken? Now, don't forget that we have been given such that our Q, what is the value of our Q here, is equals to 20 units. Is that taken? And going by the prescription of this, our model, we have our average cost is equal to total cost, we have average cost 20 because we are dealing with 20 units. Is that taken? All over total cost 20, all over Q 20. Is that taken? So therefore our TC20 is going to be what? It's going to be 880 all over the 20, which is this. Is that taken? So that tells us 0 we cancel 0, left with 88. Is that taken? Divided by 2, right? Our 88 divided by 2, we end up having 44 naira. Is that taken? So therefore our average cost is equal to 44 naira. Is that taken? Now this is our final answer. Do you get it right? So let's now cross check from our options given to us. We have option A, we are given 720. Option B, we are given 216. Option C, 44. Option D, 880. So that tells that our option C is the concise answer. So we will go for C. C is the correct answer. C. We go for C. Is that taken? So C is the correct answer. So this is the normal procedure. Is that taken? So at least I will like to stop here. For questions, observations, and comments, feel free to connect me via my mail. I remain your educator Julius Oluwaseun. And thanks for listening. Yes, thank you.